Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario, and yes, I'm wearing this hat. I kind of want to do this for my vlogs now for the winter months, just because not only this is really nice and comfortable, but it is cold outside because it is winter and I'm in the Midwest where it is insanely cold and it can also be insanely hot over here the next day. Anyways, what I want to talk about, I want to talk about the new monetization issues, changes, whatever you want to call it, that are going to be implemented on YouTube in the next year. I want to talk about how it's going to affect both content creators and viewers. If you're only a viewer and you don't make videos, or if you're making videos and you're really not monetizing them, you really don't care. So first off, what is the deal with this? Well, in case you don't know, originally Review Tech USA, he was one of the people that put this out, and it was kind of rumored, but then he also put out a statement from a network, which is Maker Studios, and essentially they said this is what is going to happen. They said sometime in January of 2014 there will be a change coming on YouTube due to their related to their monetization process. Essentially, they will be putting a hold on every new video that you monetize. Now, the reason why they are doing this is because, in case you do not know, monetization is a process where you upload a video and then you hit monetize, and it has to go through and check, and it's all computerized right now, and there's no humans there, unfortunately, at YouTube. Or there might be, but they're too busy, I don't know, playing golf or something, because our sub boxes are still broken. But what's up with monetization is everything is handled through algorithms. They have several algorithms in place. They have content ID in there to make sure that you're not uploading pirated material, that you're not using songs in your videos that certain creators and such do not want you to use. For example, if you're using, I don't know, a deadmau5 song, let's say, a deadmau5 song on one of his new albums. Ultra Studios has put most of their songs up on the Content ID network, meaning that if you use one of his songs, it will register through Content ID, and you can still keep the video up. However, you cannot monetize the video unless you get express written consent from Ultra Studios. But aside from that, if you don't do that, you can keep the video up there, but as long as it is there, any ad revenue will go to Ultra Studios, and I'm assuming some will go to YouTube, but I'm not 100% sure on the case since I'm not working the back end there. However, with this new monetization system, essentially videos that you upload and hit monetize on, they will keep a hold on them, and essentially they will put your videos, the idea is they're supposed to put your videos in a queue, and then they want to have humans look at the videos and analyze them and make sure that they are okay to monetize. If there's any issues, they're going to reject monetization on them. They'll ask you for express written consent, anything like this. And this caused an uproar, mainly amongst people who use video game footage. Now, in case you do not know, even if you're partnered through YouTube or such, through Google directly, such as I am, I'm not on a network, you are able to do things where you can, it depends on what game it is. For example, I've noticed Konami, I cannot get any ad revenue off of their videos if I record gameplay footage from them, but there are other companies where I can record gameplay footage for, use them on my videos, and most of the time, as long as I'm not just doing a straight playthrough or anything, but I'm using it as a commentary or something like that, I can get monetization on there. I will be talking about things like this, but that is the deal with that. Now, a lot of people, most people are on networks, and a lot of people were really concerned, and there's many people who are saying, Review Tech USA included, many people are out there saying, well, you know, now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to do my videos like this. I'm just going to be doing vlogs. I don't want to use game content. And several people are following that, and they're hopping on that bandwagon and saying, we're not going to use game content anymore. And people are predicting that just video game content is going to crash and burn on YouTube, and people are going to switch over to other sites like Dailymotion, Vimeo, or mostly sites that will pay to have your content, where you can get ad revenue off them and such as Twitch TV. Now, I want to express this. Some people are saying the reason why I'm making this video is because today I actually ate lunch with a friend, and he asked some questions, so I explained all this to him, and I've had to diffuse this subject a few times online when people brought it up. One person I saw was pretty much saying that game videos are going to be no more on YouTube. That is not the case. I'll put it like this: if you have videos online right now that are monetized, you will not be affected. When this change comes into play, those videos will not disappear. They will not get ads removed on them unless there is a flag or a company flags them down, anything like that. They will not get removed. You will be safe with that. Don't worry about it. If you didn't break any rules, you should be fine. Now, when it comes to anything else, such as new videos that are going to be uploaded, essentially this system is going to work. From what I see, it is going to work the same, except it will take longer at some points, but you are building up credit with YouTube. Now, from what I see, it's going to be a bit random, and there's little leaks coming out here and there, and the problem is YouTube is so locked down that it's hard to differentiate what it is, but this is my speculation on it from what I have gathered. It seems like it's going to be mostly the same. However, at some random points, they will choose to have a human look at your videos as opposed to sending them straight through an algorithm. But even with that, all videos, I assume, are going to go through an algorithm first, and if there's any questionable content on them that might prevent them from being monetized, they'll have a human look at them. This will cause the delay on monetization of videos, which a lot of people are upset about because, in case you all don't know, the first like 2-3 days you upload a video, most of the time that's when you get the most views, and they trickle after that. The less views you get, the less ads on your video because the less views, and then the less money you're going to get on your videos. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Now, when this change comes about, it is going to probably be, they are saying January, however, since it is Google and YouTube, we don't know when it's going to happen. It could happen January 1st, it could happen January 16th, it could happen July 17th of next year. We really don't know when it's going to happen. Honestly, we will probably not know when it happens until we start having monetization issues and features broken on there. The monetization system is pretty broken right now. I'll give you all an example. I've been able to use gameplay footage, and my videos get monetized within minutes, or they get monetized instantly, which is great. However, on my other channel, I had a video that I uploaded straight from my phone to YouTube at one point over the summer. It was me playing with a guinea pig. It was less than a minute. There was no copyrighted things in there. I didn't edit the video. I didn't do anything like that, and for some reason that video couldn't monetize. So the monetization system, it works when it works, and when it doesn't work, it doesn't like to work that well. So that is one thing I'm hoping to get fixed on here, but since it is YouTube, again, we really don't know what's going to happen. Now, the way it's going to affect content creators, the reason why many people are mad is because they will be missing out on money. But as I said, this is going to work like a credit system, and this is what I mean by it working as a credit system. Let's say you start uploading your videos and you're under this watchful eye of YouTube where they are getting checked out by humans and such. Well, at first it might take, let's say 5 days to monetize 2 of your videos, and then it might take 2 or 3 days, and then it might take, 6 hours, and then once they build up enough trust or credit with you, they will start monetizing your videos faster or near instantly. However, if you are one of those users who keeps trying to upload videos and all your videos are getting flags, they are getting content ID checks, whatever it is, you are going to go to the bottom of the list, and it will take you longer over time. Essentially, YouTube is wanting you to kind of obey their rules and such. They don't want you to use copyrighted material, anything like that, and I feel like they are almost trying to get people to do videos like this that are vlog style and kind of go away from the game videos and such. Also, from a legal standpoint, I will say this. This does make sense. They are trying to prevent, because recently, in the past year or two, it's really been bad on YouTube. And by that, I mean it's been easy to do. But now, there are a lot of people that are uploading TV shows, music videos, full movies on YouTube. They can do that now. People are doing that. And they are even monetizing them. And they use tips and tricks here and there to kind of change up kind of trick the algorithm and bypass it, and through that they are able to take a full movie and upload it and things like that. Now, this has always gone on YouTube. Sometimes it's been better than other times, and I will say, yes, it is a form of piracy. However, what I disagree with, yes, I disagree with this on here, is if you are uploading something like that, or also full albums. People have been doing that as well. They take an artist's album, they put it into one video, and they upload it on there, or they upload it in several tracks, and they monetize them. That's what I have the issue with. Essentially, people are going and taking content that they paid nothing for and then uploading it onto YouTube. Now, with that, the sharing thing, yes, it is piracy, but I can kind of understand that. Now, what I disagree with is when people start monetizing them. And that doesn't look good for YouTube themselves. In addition to that, if ad agencies really don't know what ads are being put on what types of videos. But if they find out that their ads are being put on pirated content, then they're going to start pulling back, then they're going to start getting a little scared, ad revenue is going to go down, and therefore Google and YouTube will not be happy. So that is something that they are trying to bypass. That I support, because I feel like if somebody takes something for nothing, if they take an album that someone did, a music video, a movie, anything like that, and they upload it to YouTube and monetize it, even if they do the same thing, and I've had this happen to me, and several of my friends on YouTube have had this happen to them as well. It is the same as somebody taking a video that you worked hours on and you uploaded, and they just download it, upload it to their channel, and monetize it. They did no efforts to do anything. They might have changed the thumbnail, might have changed the title, but that doesn't make it a whole new video, and that does not mean that they made anything with it. Yet they are gaining views and making money off it, which does make it wrong, and it will probably piss you off as a content creator, and it is pissing off these other companies as well. And let's just be honest here, I'm not trying to make this channel pro-piracy. I try and keep piracy off this channel, but if somebody wants to pirate and they're doing it through YouTube, they're doing it wrong. If somebody really wants an album, they want a movie, they want a TV show, they're going to go to somewhere else that is not YouTube to watch it. Now, essentially, what does all this mean for content creators? Well, first off, if you are a content creator, that pretty much means that it might start taking a bit longer to monetize your videos next year. Now, I have seen a few things here and there, and if you are on a gaming network, let's say, and if you have an established channel, this is what I'm thinking. If you have an established channel, then I feel like you will probably be okay. You'll be one of the people on the top of the list, and occasionally you'll get picked to have a human watch your videos. However, I feel like this is going to be affecting new users more, or people that barely use their channels or upload their channels. I feel like this is going to affect them a lot more, and I will share this tip. One way you can not really bypass this, but just make sure that your video does have monetization if it is capable of getting monetized on launch, is I would recommend when you are uploading a video, upload it as unlisted. Once it is unlisted and uploaded, monetize it. Let it go through the process, and if it monetizes, you can then set it to public. After that, just pray to the YouTube gods that sub boxes work. Because sometimes, most of the time, they don't. Let's be honest. But that is one way it can work, and that is not a secret or anything. I'm not trying to share an insider tip or trick. That is just something that's kind of known that people don't really do. Now, what about viewers? What if you are not a content creator, you just come to channels, you enjoy the content they make, that's it? Well, I feel like we're going to see a few things. First off, I feel like we might see people make less videos. Second, we're going to see a change in videos. Or third, we might see people spam videos. I'll explain those. First off, the people making less videos, they're going to be discerned, essentially, from this change. They're going to be worried that they're not going to make as much money, so therefore they're not going to have the drive and effort to make as many videos, which I believe is the wrong way of doing it. Because honestly, if you are making a living only off YouTube, you better have a big channel. If you are barely scraping by, you should probably get a day job. I myself am not too worried because I really don't count YouTube as a job, although I do get paid off it. But I have other jobs. I'm really not too worried about this. This wouldn't affect me too much, but I feel like this would be the wrong approach of doing it, due to the fact that it is going to take you longer to build up that credit, so to speak. Second, you might see people, as I said, change up their content. So you might see a lot of people who report news or do commentaries do more videos like this. And for me, if you are coming to this channel, I wholeheartedly thank you, but from what I've seen, now yes, I will say most of my videos don't get too many views. They get maybe 100, 200, 300 views, and I'm okay with that due to the fact that, one, YouTube glitches out with its sub boxes every other week, and two, I have kind of a niche audience, and a lot of people are leechers. I feel comfortable saying that because leechers are not going to watch this video. But by that, I mean it is the people who come to my channel for 1 or 2 videos and they hit subscribe and they never watch again, or they are only here for my Xbox modding videos. That's it, and that's fine. I appreciate the love and I understand that. But if you see people start doing changes like this, it is because they want to see if they can get their videos monetized faster. Now, I myself, I really don't know if I'm going to make that change. I like to do about like half and half if I can. I feel like I do more in real life videos than I do, you know, gameplay commentaries. But that's really not going to change on this channel. And from people who are actually dedicated and do watch my channel, I've kind of observed from them that they really don't care about what is on screen as much as what I have to say. And I try and make my videos to the point where you just run the video and have it running in the background and you could just listen and you're going to pick up everything. Unless it's like a tutorial or something really hands-on. Finally, the people who are spamming their sub boxes, spamming videos on their channel, they are probably the ones who want to build up as much credit as fast as they can, get that credit going, so they're going to try and spam their videos, see if they can game the system, whatever they can do, and there might not even be a loss of quality in their content, which I really don't support too much, but hey, if you want to build up credit that way, more power to you. Anyways, I just wanted to take the time out to explain that to you all. Again, that's going to affect mostly content creators, but it will also have some changes for viewers as well. And honestly, YouTube, I can kind of see what you're doing with this. I know you're probably not watching this video. I can see what you're doing. The problem is, you're focusing on things like this when comments are still broken. We still have, you know, unlimited, no limits on comments. We could put ASCII art in there. We can put links in comments. We could do anything like that. And while that doesn't seem that bad, people are uploading, you know, ASCII art of penises. They're uploading full scripts on their comments, things like that. And even screamers, viruses, anything like that, they are putting in links, and it is really annoying. Thankfully, it really hasn't affected this channel, but it is more the bigger channels. And yes, I know it has died down, but Google Plus, the integration on there just needs this fix. And even if we can go back to the old comment section, that would be amazing if we can do that. But I understand you guys want a cheap way of competing with Facebook and Twitter for that social network notoriety, for how many users you get per month. Because right now, I know Google Plus for a fact is not in the top 5 social networks being used. In fact, I know it's under MySpace for monthly unique users. But with that, and also I'm going to say it again, sub boxes, you guys are not focusing on that, or maybe you are and you're not getting it right, I don't know, but I just feel like there are things that are more important that should be focused on more as opposed to this. But with the anti-piracy thing, if you are taking that route, I can understand that, because you do not want stolen intellectual property on your channel, because you can get blamed for that and other people can get blamed for that, and that can piss off a lot of people. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you for watching, everyone.